The Council of 12 will decide your fate, animation.
But please, I just want views.
Views, you say?
Gone! You are banished from this council.
Come now, young animation. I will get you views without this Council of 12. Who are you?
Laziness. There are 12 principles to ignore that lead to fluid and good-looking animation, and lucky we won't cover any plot in this episode. Let's get started. Squash and stretch. Animators all agree that squash and stretch is perfect and is the most important of the principles, and without it, it can make even high-budget material look gross and choppy, which basically means we can safely ignore it without any repercussions. Anticipation. You know in cartoons, when the character is about to smack someone with a hammer, they lift it high above their head first. This is anticipation, or telegraphing, where a character's actions tell the viewer what's going to happen next. Let's just give this one 2 frames. Yeah, it's a 24 frame animation, so that's only 1/12 of a second, and even the Flash can't see this principle being employed, but we know it in our hearts. Our greedy, view-loving hearts. Staging. Staging is the Chekhoviest of all the principles. It says anything on screen has to have a purpose in the animation, or be drawing attention to the main feature, otherwise it should all be removed. This principle is wrong, and we have to clutter the screen with pointless details. We imported this background from Google Images, and it has a sword on the wall. That's it. It doesn't come up later. Straight ahead and pose to pose. I don't have a sarcastic comment for this. Please use it. Follow through. Let's disgrace Newton's law of inertia by making all the objects come to a grinding halt at their destination. That's not choppy at all. Besides, if we used follow through, it'd take extra work to plan out where the inertia ends, and we don't use pose to pose. Overlapping action. When one person moves their hand, the entire rest of the animation stops, only one movement at a time. They say some people have never moved their entire life because the main character is moving so often, and it's impossible for 2 things to move at the same time. Easing. Also called slow in and slow out. This can be imagined with a car. You start the car, and it starts at 1 km/h. Then it goes to 2, then 5, then 20, then 60. You don't turn the key and then instantly start going to 100. You ease in. Oh, so sorry. I forgot we need to save time. All objects lose the ability to accelerate. Just like easing, no acceleration. You throw a ball up, it's going to go straight angle and slap your friend in the face. Secondary action. Just remember, when your main character starts talking on the phone, the background becomes still. Everything freezes and nobody can move. That might accidentally add some coherence to the character's action, which we must avoid at all timing. You want to kick something? Well, don't have any still frames to show the movement being fast, just rush it. It'll work, I promise. Trust me. Trust me. Exaggeration. It's a cartoon, which means we can't exaggerate anything. It has to all be realistic, and everything on screen is 100% literal at all times. Your characters are normal. Your life is normal. Everything is normal. Nothing is different. Wake up. Welcome to reality. This is an awful animation guide.